Hey, Scott here. I'm just lifting up the body, the rear tub, to get it up out of the way, up into the ceiling. Then I'll bring the chassis in. Okay, we're up in here with that. It's going to go there, and I need to still get the garage door open. It's one of those swinging doors, so I can't push my luck too much, if that makes sense. The good thing is, I suppose I can check the undersail what's in there of the car's bottom, so I'm looking alright actually. Well, look at the chassis unwrapped and wheeled in there. Crikey, look at the dust on her. Blimmin' heck. So that's feather dust travelling blimmin' underneath that plastic sheet, and we got evidence of a bit of catnapping. Hey, dirty little monkey. So I broke with my traditional way of doing things and bought a fitting kit for the body mounting kit. I ended up being a bit disappointed, to be honest. There should be, I think, about 16 rubber washers for each of the mount points, and they're made of quite soft and squidgy rubber, and the originals are supposed to be quite a stiff canvas type affair. So what I'm going to end up doing is I've got some conveyor belt. Luckily I work in an industry that uses lots of conveyor belt, and there's often bits of cut off conveyor belt, so this is quite a stiff rubber, plus it's got the canvas that holds everything together. So I'm going to make 16 pads for the body to sit on, but I've got nuts and bolts and stuff, which is good, and some spacers, because I needed all sorts of spacers last time. Hopefully I don't need anywhere near as many spacers this time, but anyway, so we got that. These little rascals go up in, let's have a look up in here, fit up inside the body, up in the body mount there, like that. These are aftermarket ones again. I think the original ones would have been a bit bigger, because these are a bit of a bugger to stop turning when you're doing the nuts up, doing the bolts up. But yeah, well, we get these pads made. I'm going to follow the instructions of the factory factory what do you call it, instructions, I guess, which is to glue all the pads down before mounting the body. So we'll do that. We'll do it as per the book, and hopefully we won't have too many issues. We'll see. Okay, so I've used basically a two-part epoxy resin glue. Yeah, so it was just enough. I've got none left, so that was just enough to do my pads. Are all on. Just got to let them set up about half an hour apparently, which should be just in time for lunch. Yay. So a bit of a sandwich, and come back and have a look in a minute. I'll tell you guys, this is the only way of getting a raise around here. Got bulkhead section up on the winch, so just a matter now of dragging it, the chassis underneath it. So One thing I've got to check for, because I've not been able to until now, is the fit over the tunnel with the 5-speed gearbox. So, right, I'm expecting to be able to cut. I'm expecting to have to cut some out. So. Which I do. Do need to, so. Okay, I've got that bit trimmed out. So, which is something I was expecting to do, just needed to know where to cut it, so that's cool. Got some rubber strips in there, ready to go. And with rubber seals. I've just dropped a couple of bolts in the rear chassis over the diff, but that's gives it somewhere to lock into. Hopefully, with a bit of luck. With that. Yeah. Okay, so we got the bolts in everywhere. And they went in without the use of a screwdriver to line them up, which was really cool. I'm really chuffed about that, which was you know, one of the things that I had to do when I first put it back together was use the bar and having to pull things across and all that sort of stuff. Well, the other thing was all the pads on the chassis. There was no gaps under any of them, which is really cool. You know, last time I had big gaps under a few, and so it's looking promising so far. I've just nipped them up, you know, pretty loosely. Set the door gaps at 113.5, which was the width of the door plus 5mm. So you know, it's a good starting point, I think. What I'm going to do now is make up a bit of the car's got to go outside now. I bought a tow pole in, you know, plastic sheet to go over the top, so I'm going to make a bit of a tent type job so I don't collect any water. With the weather turning now, hopefully it's not going to stay out there too long. I think, you know, the longer it's out there unprotected with top coat, I think it will be more chance of getting some rust back into it. But anyway, let's do that, get on with that, and then that'll be that. Well, hopefully that works. Keeps the rain off the inside. Fingers crossed. Got it tied off underneath with a little ratchet strap, so hopefully we don't get any terrific winds and it gets blown off, but there you go. Okay, well, I'm going to make a start on the doors now. We've got some nice welding from someone that was learning by the looks of it, and it doesn't look like the flange was clamped over very tightly, so anyway, we'll have a look at that. Make a start on those. Alright guys, nice to have you along, and thanks for watching and subscribing, and we'll catch up with you next time. Cheers, bye bye.